Hello guys, welcome back to Various Corners. Emily here, and today I'm going to be telling you guys my favorite romance contemporaries. So romance contemporary is my favorite genre of all time. That is just what I love. It's something that I always that always gets me out of a reading slump, that always makes me happy whenever I'm sad and down, and I know it's the same for a lot of you guys. So I wanted to give you guys some recommendations for things that you might not have known of. There are a couple that you will know of, but there are also a couple that you might not know of, which I will be very... Are you serious? So the first book you guys may or may not know of, it is Prom and Prejudice by Elizabeth Yulberg. I've never read Pride and Prejudice, this is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, but I've read many retellings, and this is by far my favorite retelling of it all. Oh my gosh. This follows a girl named Lizzie who goes to an academy called Longbourn. Everyone that goes to Longbourn is very rich, is the daughter of somebody rich, famous, whatever. She is a scholarship student. Scholarship students are basically the people that keep Longbourn a very prestigious school, but everyone there hates scholarship students. They have done very horrible things to her, and it's just so amazing. I love this book. It is pretty short, to be honest, but in short books where you always feel like you don't ever get enough, I felt like I got so much out of this book. In Pride, which is a Pride and Prejudice retelling, that sort of goes through Black, Latina, sort of like mixture. I didn't like the twist that they had in the book or how they handled it. Of course, it's a Pride and Prejudice retelling. They had sort of the same twist, but this one did it so well, and the romance in this book was so good. I've reread this about 10 times, 12 times. I cannot tell you the amount of times I've reread this book, and it's so good. I very greatly recommend you get this book, so yeah. The next book is The Distance Between Us by Casey West. This follows a poor girl that runs a doll store with her mother, and a rich guy that goes into the doll store to get a gift for his grandmother, or for his grandmother, to pick up something that his grandmother bought, basically. This book is so amazing. It is sort of hate to love. It is pretty much hate to love, but that's not the main focus for all of you guys that don't like that trope. It has a little bit of it, but not that much. This is such a good book. They go on field, career days that they have for each other. It's just so good. You're gonna just, I love it. Casey West is one of my favorite authors. My favorite Casey West book is On the Fence by Casey West, and that is about a girl that lives in a house full of brothers and all males. Her mother had died, and that is one little subplot in the book for how she deals with that. But then there's also her next door neighbor who is also like a brother to her, but he's turning out not to be like a brother. So it's just a really good romance book. If I can recommend you any Casey West book, it's On the Fence. But The Distance Between Us is coming second best. It is very well loved, if you could see. And I've read these over and over and over again, and these are just so beautiful. You need to read them. This next book is Things We Know by Heart. I haven't heard many people on BookTube talk about this, which is insane because I love this book so much. Are you serious, Rooms to Go people? I'm trying to film a video here. This follows a girl named Quinn who had a boyfriend who died. I'm pretty sure in a car accident. In a car accident. And all of his organs got donated, and she emailed 5 people that got his organs, and 4 of them responded except for the person that got his heart. And so she was going to leave it alone, of course, but then she starts to track him down because she really just wants to just have closure in her ex-boyfriend's life. But then they start having a relationship, and she really likes this new guy, but she doesn't know how to tell him how he has her ex-boyfriend's heart. And it's insane. It's so good. The next book is 5 Feet Apart. Almost every single person of you, The next book is 5 Feet Apart. Almost every single one of you guys know this book, but I literally love this book so much. It is kind of short. In one point in the book, I wish that they sort of did their treatments together a little bit longer, but then when I got to the end of the book, I was like, I don't care about that. I don't even know why I said that. I was basically crying at the end of the book, and I love this book. It follows a girl named Stella who has cystic fibrosis, which is a disease that has to do with your lungs and them failing. You have to go to the hospital a lot. So basically right now she's an inpatient at a hospital, and she meets this guy named Will Newman, who also has cystic fibrosis, but he has sort of a different type of cystic fibrosis. I totally forgot what it's called, but sorry about that. But it is very bad for him, and all cystic fibrosis patients have to stay 6 feet apart at all time, but they really fall in love, and they do this little pact staying 5 feet apart. It's very, very cute. I love it so much. There is a lot of diversity in this book. Of course, it's bringing awareness to cystic fibrosis, which I'm greatly appreciative of. And there is also people who are gay in this book and people of color, and I really enjoy that. A lot of people get mad. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book, and I know that a lot of you guys will enjoy it too. So if you haven't read this, I really highly recommend that you pick this up. Now the last books, it is Anna and the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. I literally love these books so much. These are one of my favorite romance books of all time. Anna and the French Kiss, I've only read these once, so I'm definitely going to be reading these again and again and again and again, but I've been focusing on my TBR right now. So basically this follows a girl named Anna who sort of goes to a school in a boarding school, I think over there in France, I'm pretty sure. And she meets this guy named Etienne, and romance happens, and I really can't tell you much about this book, I don't think, without spoiling it. Some family drama goes on in it, and also a lot of people don't like this book because it involves cheating, but I didn't really care. I have been cheated on, and I know it's not a great feeling, but then again, it is a fiction book, so calm down, everybody. But I really enjoyed this book, and I know that a lot of you guys that are in love with romance will definitely enjoy this book as well. And yeah. But the next one, Lola and the Boy Next Door, is about this girl named Lola. It's very unique. She loves fashion, but it's not just a fashion thing for her. It's more of a costume. This whole entire book, she's obsessing over Marie Antoinette, dress with wigs, but punker rock boots, and it's so amazing. But her life sort of gets flipped upside down when the people that used to live next to her come back, and a whole lot of drama happens, but in the best way possible, and I'm so in love with it. It's sort of a hate to love thing, which I loved. I like Lola and the Boy Next Door more than any of the French Kiss, but I have to read them again because I've only read them once. But yeah, this was it for the recommendations. I don't know if I should title this my favorite, because I've never, I don't know, but these are just recommendations for you guys if you want to read any of these. I highly recommend them. They are one of my favorites of all time. I really think you guys will enjoy them. Please subscribe. Please comment down below any video that you want me to do, or why you hate this video, why you love this video, any romance books that you love. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye.